cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper's happening in TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's come to my attention that we have surpassed that 31,000 threshold, and we are giving away the chili May the 16th at 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time. So make sure that you're around for that chili giveaway May the 16th, Sunday, 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time, man. No long intro, no long talking, just giving y'all that chili out that y'all been waiting on, man. With that being said, let's get to the clip. Finish line into this conversation. Spotify says Wack's wife, not R&B, his actual real wife, is getting pound-tounded by the Crips. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Now we gotta get it to 20, man. We gotta get it to 20,000. But now that I got that out the way, let's get on this dude WACK100. WACK100, man. I've been saying everything that he been saying about me. I haven't been carrying it, but you guys, all my good subs and some of my haters as well, been sending it to me. You know, the disrespect he tried to throw out there, the bait, you know, that he tried to throw out there and stuff like that, want me to crash out or just say something outlandish or just do something bizarre. It's not going to work. Like I said, anything that comes out that dude's mouth, it doesn't affect me in no way, shape, fashion, or form, because he what we call here on the West Coast a cell soldier, a cell warrior. And the definition of a cell soldier or the definition of a cell warrior is someone wolfs out the cell. They talks a lot of mess out the cell because they behind the door and they know you can't get to them. So he's not necessarily in the cell, but he know I can never get to him because he keep his location discreet, and not only that, you know what I mean, he keep 30 people around the dude, you know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, like I said, man, I don't have no problem with that dude. It don't matter, despite what he said and all that. He beefing with me. That's cool. When we see each other, it is what it is. I'm not about to have no back and forth for nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's an openly, well, not even an openly. You know what I'm saying? A down low homosexual. You know, he's a rat. All he do is talk and make up stuff. If you listen to everybody,
being a closeted GPS male and being a snitch is like all the wrong things to be in the streets. And if you go look at the situation that he has going on with Blueface, he might be a rapist, maybe possibly that they saying. I don't know, not just alleged. But there's a lot going on over there, man.
That Wack beef with, they gonna tell you the same thing. All this dude do is make up lies. He just say anything that comes to his mind and hope that it sticks. You know, but he's in multiple people cases, multiple people paperwork. This the dude that goes to people court. They court dates without any permission or anything like this. He sat down with 6ix9ine multiple times. He said that 6ix9ine is his friend. How could you be a part of any type of street panel, any type of street politics if you're dealing with a rat? All this is public information, all this public knowledge. That's why the things that he say, his antics and his shenanigans, I don't take this dude serious because he's a rat. He works with law enforcement. He's an FBI agent. This is a fact, bro. How do you think that he's able to...
No, that's true. He did make it clear that, you know, he do be having conversations with them peoples. He do say that. Wack makes that abundantly clear.
Maneuver and do the things that he does without going to jail or without being prosecuted. It's because he's working with law enforcement. This is a fact. He has a badge number. Just look it up. Just look it up. It's online. Like, he has a badge number. They pay him to give information, you know, and to create chaos. That's why when he create chaos and everybody crash out and stuff like that, they get indicted, you know, and or they go to jail, and nothing ever happens to this dude. Same thing with Big U. All you got to do is pay attention to the little stuff like this, man. You know, and since he taking personal shots, you know, I don't really like taking personal shots. I like to leave the family out of it, the kids out of it, you know. But clearly, to this dude, he's a piece of S. You know, he's a scum of the earth. He's the scum of the earth.
Now, I can see from Spotify's perspective why he would see Wack as a POS. For sure, I can understand why he would see Wack as a POS because, you know, Wack does do a lot of flambery, skullduggery, and larceny, and it is at the expense of, Spotty Face and other individuals. So I could definitely see why Spotty Face would look at Wack like, this individual right here, this person right here is somebody who we probably would be better off not having walking the face of planet Earth. Actually, I can see why Spotty Face would take to those extreme lengths with Wack, because shit, when it comes down to it, all Wack is a very extreme situation. You feel me? You can't deal with Wack at anything outside of aggression and direct to the point, or you will find yourself in a very peculiar situation, in a very precarious situation. Precarious is not the word I was looking for. A precarious situation where, you will be the victim of his flambery, skullduggery, and larceny. And we do know that man is full of a lot of larceny.
Say all those disparaging things, about people, family member and their kids and all that, and not give you no action at them, it's just a coward. It's a cowardly act, but again, I'm good, my family good, so I could care less about what he say. I'll probably never see him, and then we see him, we'll see where to go from that. He's not going to fight me. My whole thing about is WACK100 is just fight me, bro. That's all you got to do, just fight me. You out here giving people, action at you at local bars and things like that. Fight me.
Crazy that you got to get people action at you at local bars because your roommate's too busy following women to your roommate. Your security's too busy following women to the restroom, and you actually are yaltzing them. So that's that happening.
You know what I'm saying? I challenge you to I challenge you to, to an MMA match or a boxing match. Or we could go in J. Reed Alley and just bare knuckle. This don't have to go far,
The fact that they named behind No Jumper J. Reed Alley is crazy. The fact that they call that J. Reed Alley is absolutely insanity.
Talking about all type of other stuff, man. Listen, I'm not gonna do that on the internet. I challenge you. If you a man, you about what you saying. And then you try to say, then a dude, WACK100, try to say, oh, why he ain't come up to the show that I'm on? I could turn it and reverse it around and say, why you haven't pulled up all this disparaging shit I'm saying about you? Why you haven't pulled up to my show? You know where I'm at. You know what time I'm gonna be there. You know what time I'm gonna get off. But you haven't pulled up there neither. So y'all gotta watch for these smoke screens and these illusions that these dudes be throwing out to y'all. Yeah. He trying to make it seem like I'm turned down or I'm scared because I haven't pulled up to his, to his show. Why would I ever pull up to an ambush? That don't even make sense. Everywhere, anywhere I go, I'm by myself, homie. I don't need a crowd. I don't need a game. I'm a man. When you see Spotty Face, you see me by myself. I'm by myself, but I'm not by myself. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So why he ain't even pulled up to the Tuesday show? I'll wait. So again, the real reason he mad and started to say things, about my family members now is because I busted him out. He seen that our mutual, or I'm not going to say mutual friends, but we have people that we mutually conversate with. And I let him know. I showed him the text message, in the pictures, of his wife or his girlfriend or whatever, the homie from Main Street fucking her.
Mm-hmm.
I said it right there. Y'all really want to know?
And that's after the 6-0s went through her.
Why he really trying to get disrespectful? Because his wife is getting fucked by the homie from Main Street. She's getting hit. Nailed to the headboard. So he's insecure about it. He from my understanding, he been knowing about it for a while. He try to make it seem like they got some type of Will Smith and Jada Pickett, thing going on. Like he don't care. They got an open marriage or open relationship. That's what he told, Again,
that's not true because Wack has called that woman, threatening her multiple times about this relationship, and has been verbally as well as attempts to be physically abusive towards Kim as a result of the situation, to where he was told by certain individuals, should he continue to act in this inappropriate manner, they was going to come see about him, and then Wack showed out.
So people that we talk to, but I don't believe in one bit. From my understanding, she told R&B told Snoop Dogg's wife, I believe it was Snoop Dogg's wife, that she knew that he was gay, and said that From my understanding, this is all allegedly, right?
All right, man. So we finna get up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Ran down to the left. You know the rest. Go.
Still work for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, nigga. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
Dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops, check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know we're enemies. Intention, I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.